there it is.
Oh, sweet. It came. That was pretty quick.
That's what she said. Yeah, it's actually, it's been right here behind me the whole time.
That's awesome. Oh,
Yeah.
there he is. Yep.
Been,
What do you think? What are you? Because this is the Sideshow version, right?
this is the Sideshow, not Hot Toys version. So it's not the only real difference. I mean, there's some difference with the attachments. He's a little bit more weathered looking, which I like more personally than the Hot Toys one. But there's no die cast. That's the biggest difference. So he's just all plastic.
Mm-hmm.
But he looks really good. Like he's it's gonna be hard to showcase everything that opens up without, like, once I do the review and have him out on the table, it'll be a lot easier to see. But like his leg here can fully retract up in. So it just
cool.
kind of goes up in there, and like
Sure, he can go
he has
to the
functional
two-way, yeah.
wheels.
Oh, that's nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, so this comes out, and these have like hinges on them, so like they're articulated, so you can kind of pose them. Same with this one. Then like this pops out. Let me get in the frame, so like that comes out here and just like pops in.
Yep.
Then like this thing opens up, and there's like a little hole in there for like one of the attachments to go in, but then this one opens up and the little radar thing comes out. And he's got a lot of little things. That's what she said. But then like this one is where like Luke's lightsaber would go. So you like push it in and then push it to the side, and then like the lightsaber kind of sticks down up in the hole. And then the other cool thing is like, well, actually there's a lot of cool things really. So like this will like open up here. Then these doors also open like up right here. Like these side panels open, and you can stick more attachments onto it, because he did. I'll open the box here in a minute and show you. He came with a lot of stuff.
Well, yeah, he came with the whole Jabba serving set, right?
He comes with that. Like these little arms on the front also can like open up. Then if you unscrew his head here, so you just like twist it to the left, and it'll move independently. So like there's two like hinges here. If you hold, like, you can turn his head any way you want, but then if you turn just this part, it pops off.
Okay.
And then pop him back in, and he lights up.
Nice.
And I don't know, like, if this is like on like a sequence or something, because like it lights up every once in a while, then like it doesn't light up. Kind of weird. Like it doesn't just stay statically on. Not quite sure why, but like all those lights are. Then they got the one in the back too.
Oh, that's cool. That looks great.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Then he looks really good in the shelf too, like just sitting there. Like he actually looks. Oh, like see that, like that light just lit up now too. The little like spotlight thing here.
The projector.
Yeah.
How does he scale in comparison? Does he look like he fits right next to like Obi-Wan and Vader and everybody?
Yeah. I don't know about Obi-Wan because I don't have the motherfucker yet. But
Qui-Gon.
Yeah. No, he looks to scale with everything else.
Yeah.
So yeah, he looks perfect on the shelf with them. Which was the only thing, like, I wasn't like worried about it. I kind of assumed it would at least look pretty much how it should. But yeah, you'd be a fool not to worry a little bit about buying a different brand of something and not worrying about how it would scale up. But then it also came with the hologram table. And it just turns on by pressing down on this little lever part. It just
that's
turns
cool.
it on and off.
It's a
And
clever
then,
way to do that.
yeah, and this just comes out. The other kind of cool thing, well, I guess it was not really like cool, but a little handy thing they did. I'll have to get this out so I can show you. One, it has like an art box, so it has the art print thing there.
Oh, that's nice. I always like when they do a little bit more with the package than just like, oh, here's a plastic sleeve with the figure, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, they even put on the side, they have like a print on there, like the side of him everywhere on it. But then, yeah, he came with like all this stuff. So like, he came with a solid amount of stuff.
Wow.
I already have the table out. Obviously, like the bigger sections here is all for the bar. Then the shot glasses takes up the most. Like, so pretty much the bar setup is like almost everything you see here. But he does have like the one bigger arm that has like a bunch of shit on it, like right here. And then he's got the 3 smaller arms that can kind of all stick into places on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously Luke's lightsaber. But the kind of like, again, I don't know what the word I'm looking for here because it's not like cool. It's, I guess, like neat thing they did. Intuitive thing they did, I guess, is a good word. Maybe it's cool. I don't know. But they made the lightsaber, they magnetized it. So you can actually use the lightsaber to like pick up things on, like to open up the compartments.
Well, that's cool.
So like, yeah, there's like certain things that like you can use this thing just to help you get
So
into
it
some
doubles
things.
as kind of like a tool to use to manipulate the figure, but it's also like just a prop too. That
Yeah, because then elsewise, which one is it? Right here. You can just pop this down on the side of here. And then you got the lightsaber just sticking in there.
awesome.
Yeah,
So
and
cool.
the only weird thing is like it shows like on the thing, oh, use the lightsaber to open up all these compartments. But it's like it seems like it only wants to lift this top one. So like I don't
Huh.
know. I haven't been able to I haven't messed with it too much, um but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Very cool.
It is nice though. I do like it a lot.
Did you look at? Did you end up getting that other one that you were thinking about because you got that?
Did I did. It doesn't come
What?
out for till, like May or June though.
Oh, it's pre-order. Okay.
Yeah. But it's gonna be soon, but yeah, and here's like this arm thing. Everything this is like real tubing.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's like I said, like before though, like with like the Hot Toys one, like coming with all the like every arm that's ever came out of R2-D2, the Hot Toys one comes with. And like this one only comes with like a couple of these like little like, you know, it comes with 3 arms like this, right? And that's pretty much it in that big one. But like, what do you need all these for? Everyone's just gonna have R2 sitting in there in the most basic bitch R2 form like this. Like,
Nobody's gonna have him. Yeah, nobody's
yeah,
gonna have him. You're either what are the classic R2 scenes? You're gonna have him either projecting the Leia,
yep,
hologram, or you're gonna have him sitting next to accompanying Luke or one of the other characters which you may have coming. Like you're not gonna maybe if you had a Yoda, maybe you would have him like shocking Yoda, but you've got that hand. Um, I don't know. Maybe somebody's got him in, setting one of the big battle droids on fire. I don't know, but I don't see that being a popular pose for
yeah.
R2. I think classic R2 is yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. Like literally, I'm gonna get C3PO in, and like I'm just gonna have C3PO standing next to him with the hand on his head, C3PO's hand on his head, like always. Like that's just the classic C3PO R2-D2 pose, just them both standing there. And I'm just gonna have this table just sitting off next to him, just because where else am I gonna put it? Like, you know what I mean? But I did figure this out though. It does open every door there. It's just only like specific spots. So,
Okay.
like right there, it opened it, and there, like it'll open this one, that one. You just gotta like find the right spot for it. But it did open.
That's a great feature. That's
Yeah.
like, it wouldn't sell me on it, but that's one of those things when you get the figure and you open it up, you're like, "Oh, man, this is really cool."
Yeah, it's pretty nice because like they are like, I mean, these things sit flush, so like it's pretty annoying to try to like, it's possible, but like I mean I just did it, but it's definitely pretty handy
Sure.
just to be able to whip it open like that. Like absolutely. So the only thing, yeah, and seeing here, I found the magnet on these little blue arms too.
Oh, cool.
So there, got them both out. So the whole thing is completely magnetized for all the arm parts. That's really nice.
Yep.
Definitely makes things easier. But yeah, it's really cool. I was quite impressed with it, mainly just because like mainly with the older ones, like I was never been super impressed, especially with the head sculpts from Sideshow figures. And
Yeah.
like so I was kind of worried just because I didn't know what to expect. And granted, this is mainly with a lot of their like older figures. Like if you look at a lot of the older Star Wars figures from Sideshow, like dude, the head sculpts on them are like terrible, but even like the costumes like were pretty iffy. Like they just weren't like super, they weren't hot toys. Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
pretty much the best way of putting it. Like they were okay, but they weren't hot toys. And so I was kind of worried on that front, just because I didn't know what to expect with the Sideshow R2-D2, whether or not it was going to be, I don't know, like if it would look good with the hot toys. Like scale aside, just like is the quality going to be as good, you know?
Yeah.
That was my main worry. It's like, in my experience, it's like it's kind of hard to say. Like Sideshow does a lot of things like pretty damn well, but then there's other things that could be a little iffy. But
Uh-huh.
happy to report though, like I was actually like very impressed with the quality of this thing. Like I think the paint job, like I said, like from the pictures, if you compare, and I think I looked at this on stream last week. If you compare them, like the Hot Toys one is like super clean and has like almost no weathering or anything on it, and this R2 like looks lived in,
Mhm.
and like I really like that. I think it looks a lot better. Oh, right side? What the hell am I doing here? There we go. So yeah, I'm really happy with it, and the C3PO. I'm hoping I feel the same way with, because I was looking at the pictures of it, and the Sideshow C3PO, at least by the pictures, looks really fucking good. So, and it was kind of thing where for both of them, I was able to I had like the coupons. Like I entered a couple, like for anybody out there just to pay attention to this stuff in the future on Sideshow's site when they have like drawings, like raffles and stuff. When you enter them, a lot of times they'll give you like a promo code, and they had a
Yeah.
bunch of these raffles going on just in the last week or so, because they've been doing the birthday thing. But I think these ones in particular may have been separate from the birthday thing. I don't know, but I entered a bunch of these raffles, and then I got $25 off of select items, and that's the only caveat. It's $25 off of select items, but R2-D2 and C3PO were both on that list, and they also qualify for free shipping. So you really essentially got to save like, I don't know, upwards of $50 on them.
Mhm. Yeah,
And
that's not bad.
yeah, so I initially just got the R2, but then because I don't think C3PO was on the list when I first looked, it was just R2. But then the next day I did another one of these drawing things and got oh yeah, the other downside was these coupons or these $25 off things, they had to be used within 72 hours. So it was pretty much like you got to make your mind up pretty damn quick if you're going to do it. But the first
Yeah.
time I looked, R2 was on there. And then like the next day or maybe 2 days later, I did another one and then looked on the list based off the email I got with this code. And sure enough, C3PO was there. And I was like, well, God damn it. Like, it's like they planned it. It's like 2 days later, they put C3PO on the list, and they only had R2 on the first list because they knew people would buy one and then see the next one has I guarantee that's what they did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Nevertheless, though, because like I told you before, like, yeah, I primarily wanted to just collect Clone Wars stuff and, like, focus on that. But at some point, I wanted to get, like I wanna have one of every classic figure, you know what I mean? Like, like, I want a Han, I want a Luke, I want a Leia, I want a Lando, I want at least one of every one of these classic characters, even if it's not the ones I'm trying to focus on right now.
Mhm.
And then when you get that's the thing, dude, when you come across any sort of discount or deal on a hot toy or a 6 scale figure in general, it's hard to pass up because you're never gonna those deals don't happen very often. You never get a chance to save money on a collectible like that, you know?
That's very good. Well, and the case in point why I just bought that why I just bought that, Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel's not at the top of my wish list by any stretch, but it's also I mean, she's one of the Marvel characters. I like having the Marvel I do collect the Marvel ones
Yeah.
to a certain degree, and so I thought, well, this is an opportunity for me to get one because it was free shipping too. It was they had the discount plus free shipping, and I just thought, I'm never gonna get a chance to get it this cheap again, so I might as well just grab it now and
Well, that's what I was saying with that War Machine, the Punisher War Machine figure,
Yep,
same way. It's like a die cast Iron Man slash War Machine style figure
yep,
getting 10% off and free shipping. And literally you'll never get an Iron Man style figure for even though it was only ended up being like 30 or $40 off, right? Like it's not a ton of money off, but you would never be able to find one for $350 anyway. Like it's never gonna happen. Like
yeah,
every Iron Man figure is like at minimum $400 or more.
mhm.
So it's like even though it's like kind of a like minuscule discount, it's still like oh the cheapest you could ever get it. Like
Yeah, exactly.
you know, so it's kind of it is like they put you in a shitty position sometimes for sure.